What's good, everyone? How are y'all doing this evening? So, right on time today, not late at all. That's probably a first. So we're back at it again today, doing the same thing I was doing yesterday, just finishing that up. I'm taking one of my friends, her name is XAEL, I'm taking her song, and I'm just doing a little bit of mixing on it as, you know, I would have done it if I was creating the track, trying to make it a little bit louder. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's not wait at all. I'm going to play exactly what I have here so far, and I'll tell y'all what I found. I listened to this song today in the car, and I'll tell you what I found and what I think needs to be changed. But I'm just going to let y'all listen to this right now. Here it is. Alright, so that's what we got so far. I'm just to recap your memory here, this is what it sounded like before I did my processing on it, just to give you a little idea. And then yesterday I spent about 2 hours on the live stream making it sound like it does now. And so let me give you a little breakdown of what I think needs to be done on this song. So I listened to this in the car, and I feel like this kick is just a little bit too boomy. It was kind of overpowering, and then the sub bass is not really loud enough, and some of that is because I've got this other sub bass in here that I can layer, but then also some of it was the actual volume. I have it hitting at -6 dB, more or less. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, -6 dB. And honestly, that's just like a guideline I use. More often, my subs are usually hitting at like -4, so that might be some of it. But yeah, so let's make that change real quick. I've got my sub pack on right here. This is just to help me feel the low frequencies. It's a mixing tool that I have. And yeah, so let's take this kick. And yesterday, I put some Camel Crush. Or Camel Crusher, sorry, on the mids, and I think it might just be a little bit too much. So I'm gonna back that off some. I'm gonna copy this over here just to give me a comparison of what it sounded like before I started messing with it. I'm gonna turn off the compressor a little bit here, turn this down a touch, and now let's see what that sounds like. And then this was before. Let me hear what it sounds like without my multi-splitter. What I might do here is, let me turn that back up, but I'm going to tame some of these frequencies here. That might do the trick. And if you're in here right now, just drop a comment, come say what's up, let me know that you're in here, and I'm going to turn my notifications off on my phone. Hold on. That way I don't get messages popping up. Yeah, let's fix the EQ on this a little bit here. I want to make this kick less boomy. I might just need to turn it down some. maybe just cut out some of these frequencies a little bit more drastically. Alright, so that was, let's see what it sounded like before. And then after. Before. It takes a little bit of the volume out of it. Paulo, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Alright, so that still might be a little bit too loud. Yeah, thanks, Paulo. The kick it's a really big kick, and it's really boomy, so that's why I'm having a little bit of trouble mixing it. It's not really a kick I would usually use in a song. That's why it's kind of it's just hard to mix because I'm not used to using that. But that's the kick she picked, and I actually like it. It's cool. It's just hard to mix in with the sub bass. So yeah, let's work on the sub bass right now. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to, let's see, it's limited right here. Let me see if I can add a little multi-split tool to the sub bass and bring out some of the mid frequencies. Now it's possible. I think this synth or this sub is a loop, but if I had to guess how it was made, it didn't have a lot of rich harmonics when it was made, because it sounds just like straight sub. So maybe I'm not gonna waste my time with that. I'm gonna take this sub here and I'm gonna make it wobble like that sub. So I'm gonna grab a utility tool and I'm gonna map the gain to the macro 1 there. Put the max on 0 so that it doesn't go above 0. And I'm gonna make it wobble through volume automation. Let me hear what this sounds like now. I'm gonna put a little curve on it like that. Alright. I think they have a similar like, I guess, like decay now. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out the lows. I'm going to leave just everything above 100 there. And I'm going to put my little multi-splitter tool. I'm going to bring out those mid frequencies. Paulo, so this this backpack it's called a sub pack, and it's sub bass. You can feel the bass in here. It vibrates so that I can make better mixing decisions. So it's not just a backpack. It's it just allows me to feel like the sub frequencies. So I'm just bringing out like the mid frequencies now on my little multi-splitter tool here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a limiter before this. And I like putting the limiter before doing like saturation and stuff, because the limiter will dampen those effects. So I'm gonna clamp that sub bass down with the limiter, and then I'm gonna put this after that, and I might add a little bit of saturation after that even. Now let's hear how it sounds together. might be a little bit too loud. I think I'm going to take the saturator off here. And then I'm going to cut out, do another EQ cut. Let's put the saturator back. Yeah, this backpack is really awesome, man. It really helps me mix these songs good. So let's copy this here. Alright, so one thing I noticed here is that she has a little sub bass coming in after this part here where it cuts off. So I'm just going to copy this down. I'm going to let that part come through. I'm going to get rid of my multi-splitting tool. I'm going to get rid of the saturator, the EQ, the gain. I'll keep the limiter there. But to get rid of all this stuff here, put this EQ back on. And delete this one. And then so that way this part of the sub will come through. Culture Dweeb, what's up, man? How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Man, the Hackintosh is awesome, man. I live stream with it really often, and I'm opening up like 100 tracks, no problem. Yeah, so the computer is working out amazing. It's doing exactly what I needed it to. And also, just kind of a side note, I've been learning Blender, so it helps out with you know, the processing on this too. This is like a little tutorial I was following, so this is pretty cool here. What I was doing, if you like click one of these points and then drag this up, creating those little like mountains like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I love the computer. It's amazing. Paulo, you said that bass is pretty aggressive. I liked it. Yeah, man, it is. And the cool thing about it is it's an Ableton stock. It's a stock sound. So if you see what I did there, I'm just letting that full sub come through on that one part since there's nothing else playing on that. The reason why I'm automating this is so it'll blend with that first sub. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Cut it off of here. Culture, you said you game with the PC? No, I don't, man. I don't play games. I used to be big into games a long time ago. I used to go to like Madden tournaments. I even went to Las Vegas for like Madden Challenge and stuff, and I used to play like shooting games and stuff. But I just life got busy and I never got back to it. And now like it's either music or games, you know, for me. So yeah, I don't play any games. Not because I don't like them, just because I'm trying to be responsible with my time. Alright, I'm gonna add, let's see what we got here. Where's my sidechain at? Oh, I already got it sidechain. Okay, cool. That's good. Yeah, you know, I'll never make money off of my video games, and also like music is a true passion of mine. Video games is just like, it's fun, you know, but it's not something I love. Like I love making music or like creating, like in Blender. Like I've been really getting into that, so like I could see myself doing those kind of things. All right. So I think this sounds okay. Now, once again, I'll have to listen to this in the car and see what it sounds like. It just fattens up the sub a little bit. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna turn up this the main sub a little bit. So let me grab a compressor here, and I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. And so usually when I say turn it up with the compressor, usually a compressor reduces the volume, but the reason why it's sounding louder is because the makeup gain is turning up the sound. It's because I got makeup gain enabled here. Yeah, man, it's almost like an LFO. Let's turn it up to -4 right here, -4 dB. Let's hear it in the mix now. Yeah, so I'm going to have to listen to that. Like I said, I'm going to have to listen to that in the car and see what that sounds like. But for now, it sounded pretty good. Let me just push the boundaries a little bit. I'm going to turn up this compressor, turn up the sub bass a little bit, and see if it makes the mix clip or not. Alright, so just for the sake of trying this out, I'm going to put another kick in here. Like a punchier kick. And I'm just going to see what it sounds like. So let me put in a drum rack. And then I'm going to drag in this kick. And then let's just copy that pattern down. And then what I'm going to do is shorten up this kick just a little bit, fade it out. Actually, just fade it out. It's pretty short already. Just fade it out, and then I'm going to put a sidechain compression on this kick. Paulo, which trick are you talking about? Let me know and I'll tell you. The sidechain compression, or what exactly are you talking about? So I'm just going to do a little sidechain compression here to the kick I just added. Just something real light. think I'm gonna shorten this kick up a little bit more. Let's see if I can do a little bit more sidechain compression on this kick. Let's see what it sounds like before and then after. I feel like it punches a little bit more. Let's hear what it sounds like with everything. I forgot I had it muted there. Now I feel like it's punching a little bit too hard, so I might turn that down. Turn up that sidechain compression a little bit. I feel like right here something is not being sidechained. And it could be a synth. Let me see. I can't tell what it is, but something is making the track kind of give out on that part, like, kind of like clip in a way. I'll have to figure that out. Sounds good, Paulo. Yeah, man. But just let me know. Let me know which trick you're talking about, and I'll let you know the answer. So I'm also gonna add in this little double kick that's going on here. But let's turn the velocity down. So it's like. Yeah, that's good right there. And then put it where every spot where there's a double kick. Yeah, so when I listened to this in my car today, I felt like the kick was too boomy. This might make it a little bit more boomy, but it's like the boominess in the kick is coming from like this region here. It's not like the initial punch, and what I just added right now was like a little bit of initial punch. And then another idea I had was to add in, like, layer in a like a punchy snare. So let me try and let's see what that would sound like. So name this snare stack, and then let me go into my sounds. There's a specific one I'm looking for here that I know is gonna punch. So let's shorten up that sample. So this is a little trick to make it sound louder. You hit this little filter button and click OSR and then turn up the drive. For some reason that really makes the sound punch. And then let me add an EQ here. Filter out those low frequencies. So without it, and then with it. I'm actually going to turn this filter off because I don't want the sound to be too overpowering. And I'm going to put wider on this clap, just a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. Let me see what happens if I transpose the snare sample. So that's part of making things louder, is the proper stacking, choosing the right sounds. Like a sound that's loud to begin with is going to hit a lot harder than a sound that's not very loud, and then you're processing it to try to make it loud. You know what it is? It's this percussion right here. I think it's that sound. Let's fade that. Let's see if that makes it better. Because I'm hearing the song kind of giving out on that spot there. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Okay, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Like when you have sounds like this clashing, this sound, it's a percussion, and it's, you know, all the lows are cut out, but it still has information in this area, and it could be clashing with some of the frequencies. So yeah, you just have to keep that in mind and keep your ears out. So I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to look and see in other parts of the song where that could be happening, like maybe here. Yeah, that's the same thing, so I'm going to cut that part out too. And here. Well, this might be the verse, let me see. That's still the drop. So I'm going to cut this out here too. Alright, let's listen again. Let's see if I can mess with the sidechain here. I think I like the way that sounds. So I'll play a little A/B comparison here. So this is with the kick I added, and then I'm going to play without it over here. You can see this part is not over here. So let me play you both of those. And then without. And with. So to me, I guess it's just a stylistic preference, but I think this sounds better because you still get a little bit of that boom in that kick, but then you get that initial punch. And overall, it's not as boomy, it's a little bit more punchy, but then in the verses, you might be able to bring back this this kick right here without the really punchy kick in the drop. I think that would work. Alright, so let's work on this part a little bit. I think we definitely need some sidechain with the kick to make it fit a little bit better. So I don't want to overdo it on this part. I want to let this bass shine a little bit. So let me add in another sidechain compressor. And then, actually I can just, it already has one routed here. So turn this on. I'm thinking that kick might need to be changed because it's just hard to get that boomy type kick to work well with like such a low rumbly kind of bass. Let's see. But I do like the way this sounds, so let's see what we did here. Maybe what I'll do here is, let's see what it sounds like if I cut this individually and make this a little bit shorter. Let's try this here. This might help clear up some of that low end. Making the kick a little bit shorter, but it's still got that boomy quality though. Alright, so on this percussion, I'm actually going to add in the same sidechain that I'm using here. So let's turn it on just on this part. I'm going to make it a little bit more intense. Throw the bass in here. Alright, I think that sounds pretty good. Let's hear the rest of everything. And I might be able to throw in this kick I added, just kind of in the background to help give it a little bit more punch. Let's see what this sounds like. I think I'm going to cut out some of the... Maybe just turn this part down a little bit. It just gives it a little click. See what it sounds like if I filter out the highs. I think I'm gonna take this kick out. I'll leave it there just in case. It's a verse, it doesn't really need to punch harder, I guess. I think I'm going to turn this percussion down on this part. This would be cool if it kind of panned back and forth. Let's see if it goes like, maybe not all the way, but let's say like 10 left, 10 right on each hit. So right now I'm just copying in this panning automation where the hi-hats are just going left and right. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, that sounds good. So I'm gonna just copy and paste that all the way through. It's kind of tedious to do that, but I think it makes it sound better. So just copying in these automations so the hi-hats will go back and forth, left and right. Make them a little bit more interesting in the mix. Alright, I think that's the same now, so now I think I can copy and paste that. No, it's not actually. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that for now. And I'll make a note here, finish copying panning automation. Alright, now I'm going to work on the guitar a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna, before I get to the guitar, I'm gonna let's listen to this all the way back. I wanna hear the sub bass, and then I'm gonna take my backpack off here. Alright, I'm gonna reference the original mix because I felt like the original mix had a lot of low sub bass in it, but I think it was done the wrong way. There was frequencies clashing, and I don't think there was like the sub bass was clashing, but the sub bass, it also sounded full. So let me listen to this here. Alright, let me listen to mine again. Alright, I like the way that sounds. It sounds good to me. The true test will be tomorrow in the car. But, yeah, it sounds good for right now to me. The sub bass sounds a little bit fuller than yesterday. I still don't know if the kick is too boomy. I like the boominess of it, how it sounds, because it's kind of different from the usual. So, let me listen to this guitar here. I'm just gonna cut a little bit out around here at 330. Just takes out a little bit of the muddiness. So with it, and then without it. Yeah, I think that sounds a lot better actually. I might cut a little bit here from around 150. Usually 150, 250, and 350 hertz. There can be some muddiness buildup in those areas. So I always like to check if something's not quite sounding right to me. I like to check those areas. And those are just guidelines. So if I say like 150 or 250, it might actually be like 180 or like 280. You just have to check and see where the peaks are. Let's maybe boost a little bit of the top end here. Yeah, I like that. That really gives it some air, I feel like. Alright. Now let me hear what it sounds like if I put a convolution reverb on. Let's do a room sound. Let me hear what echo voice sounds like on it. I don't like another echo on it. I'll take it off. Let's hear RC48. I'm gonna choose the honey preset. So without those reverbs and without the EQ, and then with it. Now let's hear without the reverbs. Yeah, it makes it sound a little bit more dreamy, which is cool because that's what the guitar sounds like to me. I'm gonna change up. So this is the Sidechain compressor she had on there. I'm gonna put my own. I'm gonna mute it for now. I feel like it's compressing it a little bit too much, but let's see here. Route it to the 12 build kick. Alright, so that versus this. Yeah, I like this one better because you can see it right here. In this sidechain compression, the sidechain is always clamping down on that guitar and it's not giving it a chance to breathe. Typically what I've heard people say, I don't typically use a compressor for sidechain compression, but what they say is that this little the threshold should be all the way back at this point. Like you shouldn't see any yellow before the next kick. If you're seeing yellow, or sorry, right here, if you're seeing yellow before the next kick, it's too much sidechain compression. So, Fran, what's up, man? How are you doing? So yeah, so ideally you want that gain reduction to come all the way back just before the next kick if you're using sidechain compression like this. So like so you you see the difference there? And I feel like it makes the guitar sound fuller and louder. I like this little stutter here. You know, that would be cool if on that little stutter part, if I muted all the effects. So there's a little bit of a tail on the effects. It'd be cool if it was just like totally cut out like that. And that might have been her intention when she did this, but the effects, the reverb I added kind of muddied that. Yeah, that sounds better. So without that, and then with it. Alright, so this part right here, I'm going to copy and paste from the intro. I'm going to copy it over here. It's the same thing. But I had some, I did a little bit of gain automation on some of those parts. So I'm just going to copy and paste everything there. Alright, now we need to copy the elements from the first drop into the second drop. I might be able to copy and paste it, except for the vocal chops. I think that's the only thing that's different. Let me just make sure here. All that's the same. Yeah, I think this is different. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to delete this. So I'm going to delete all of this, but I'm going to keep these vocal chops there. Now let's copy everything here. Copy and paste. Oh, okay. I accidentally copied those vocal chops in there. So, copy everything but that and then paste it in there. So what I might change it here. I might only keep this one on the last one. Let's do that. And then on the very last one it does that. And then I'm going to put these little vocal chops that I added in the in-betweens here. And then I'm going to copy and paste this over here just in case we need to come back to it and replace it. Yeah, let's keep that there like that. Let me hear how it sounded in the original. Make sure it's not too quiet in my mix. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too quiet in my mix. Let's do a hard cut at 150. On the high notes, I might automate this frequency just to come up a little bit more. I don't know if she had that like that or if I changed it on accident. I might leave it how it was. I like that. Because it might be clashing with the synths if I turn it up too loud. Take that off. Yeah, maybe I do need to keep that automation in there. And then I'll have, yeah, let's do a little bit here. And then have this automate to where it's turning down these frequencies just a little bit. So I'm going to automate this to come on that high note. And then let's automate this one to come on also. And I'm going to put that right here. Fran, what's up? You said how are you? And he congratulated you on your work. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Fran. And Unashamed Dav, he said, hey, Bryson Price, this sounds really neat. Thanks, man. This is actually, so I've been saying this throughout yesterday's stream and this stream as well. This is an artist's song. Her name is XAEL. And I'm just taking it and I'm kind of making it sound louder and punchier, kind of like mixing and mastering it. Even though she had it already mixed, I'm kind of like remixing and mastering this song. So yeah, and then I hope it helps some people out. You know, if you're interested in mixing and mastering, and I'm just giving some tips that I use when I'm mixing my songs here. let's play it from the beginning. Alright, cool. So the next part I'm going to work on now is the intro. I think the verse sounds pretty solid. Let me listen to how the low end sounds again. There's no sub in it, so it's a little bit easier to mix. Fran, you said good that you're fine and then you're welcome. Yeah, thank you, man. Alright, let's hear the intro now. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the verse. I'm gonna copy these cuts in there. Like that. Let's hear what this would sound like with a saturator. I might, since the sound is kind of filtering into this part, I'm going to turn the saturator down as it gets louder so that it doesn't get too loud. I'm just gonna mess with this here because I just got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna sound good, but let's see here. I'm gonna take it out. Unashamed Dab, you said, where did you learn how to mix and master? Man, I've been creating music since 2005 is when I started. I started really trying to learn how to mix and master probably in 2010. So it's been about 10 years, just Facebook groups. Really, I'm part of this Facebook group that has been really helpful called Heavyweight Bass Producer Group. And yeah, so just asking questions on there, and then like finishing songs, seeing how they sound in the car, and comparing them to like my favorite songs. So that's really how I learn, you know. And Fran, he said, "Para cuando nueva música?" So he's asking, when do I have new music? I'm hoping to have some new music in maybe about a month. Now this song, this is XAEL's song. I'm not sure when she's releasing it. I'm not sure exactly the answer to that. So yeah, I basically just learned to mix and master from creating music for a long time and trying to sound like the people that inspire me. Let's see how it sounds with the echo. I like that long reverb on it. I'm gonna listen back to this again. Alright, let's listen to the verse now. Cool. I think it sounds pretty good. If anybody that's watching right now, does anybody use Blender for creating like 3D animation stuff? Because if so, I'm looking for a place where I can learn this better. Right now I'm just on YouTube watching tutorials and stuff, but I was wondering if y'all knew of any places, like any groups, like forums and stuff on Facebook or just wherever where, you know, you could learn that a little bit better and have people that are willing to help out and stuff. Alright, I'm going to loop this and I'm going to finish copying this panning automation. Hey Christian, what's up, man? I think I'm almost done mixing this song. It's just one of those things where you have to listen to it a couple times and sit with it for a little bit. You know, listen to it for a couple days and see if anything sticks out. But I think I'm getting really close to finishing this. Just copying, I'm going back in and copying the panning automation that I had. I didn't finish doing this. It's kind of tedious, but I like the way this sounds though. Almost done here. Hey friend, remind me, what country are you from again? So yeah, it's going back and forth in the left and right ears here. Alright, now let's work on the outro. So I'm going to copy this kick I added here in the drop, because the outro is just kind of like an extension of the drop, it seems like. A little bit, in a way. Oh, I got this other track playing here. Up top. I was wondering why it sounded like that. That would be cool if I put Valhalla Supermassive on this. At the end, just automate that in. Let's see what this sounds like. Or maybe, let's see. What do y'all think about that? It's kind of different. This vocal chop, it's got a lot of mid-range build-up on here. I don't know if it's the echo. Let me hear where that's coming from. Oh, it's this right here. Unashamed Dab, you said you liked that, did you like that little, you're saying you like that automation I did with Valhalla Supermassive? I'm gonna automate this to come in. It's just gonna cut out a lot of that mid-range. Like this. You see, you can see the buildup right there. Awesome, man. Glad you like it. I think I'm going to listen to it again and see if I can improve it or if I'm going to keep it like that. Let me hear it here. And then you see what I did when I changed it here is I had the effect wet. It was going wet, and then at the very end, when that little last riff plays, I had it come back down. Yeah, that sounds cool. I like that. Christian, you said I think it would be pretty cool if you turned the whole song into super lo-fi. Man, that's right up her alley. Actually, she makes a lot of lo-fi, and actually, if you haven't heard her lo-fi album, it's really cool. Um, I believe it's called Silver Line. So if you just check out XAEL Silver Line. This is like there's a lot of songs on here, but I'll just play you a little, well,
hello, this is
advertisements. While the ad's playing, I'm going to play this. Make this cut a little bit more steep. And I might tone down that delay effect and make it more dry. And so Christian, this is what I want to show you. This is you need to check out her lo-fi album. It's really cool. But yeah, you should check that out. It's really cool. Unashamed Dab, you said a Bit Crusher plugin. That would be really cool, man. I've actually done that. I think I ended my song Living Water like that. Some kind with this erosion. I don't know if that's the feel she's going for, but I'll try it out right here for you. That kind of sounded cool. And then maybe even see what Redux sounds like. That's how, if it was my song, that's how I would end it. Yeah, I'm gonna just mute that for now. I don't think that that's the feel of the song. I definitely like that idea, and I've actually used that, like I said, on some of my songs, but I'm gonna keep it muted there for now. Yeah, Christian, I agree, man. I agree with that. It's just the feel of the song. But yeah, I love the Bit Crusher effect. Just to see if I'm, oops, close that. Let me see if I remember. I think I did that on my song Living Water. No, I didn't do it on that song. I did it on some song. That was just automating a bunch of effects at the end. But I can't remember which song it was. I don't know. Can't remember. I know I've done it before though. Let me hear this outro one more time. Alright, so I'm going to take that lead sound and I'm going to take off some of that delay that's on there for the end part. I don't know where it's coming from though. Maybe it's coming from here? Oh, it's the echo board. Here it is, right here. So let's do a an automation here. I'm gonna hit the record button. And what I'm gonna do is automate a reverb. Let's take RC48. And I'm gonna take the honey preset. And then I'm gonna make it just come on this part. That way it has a little bit of space, but it doesn't have that that like in your face echo at the end. And then also that vocal reverb kind of cuts through. Yeah, I like that. So let's listen to the beginning and then all the way to the end now. One thing I noticed is I need to put this reverse kick right before the second drop. Oh, it's already there. Okay, one last thing here. I think I'm going to change the sidechain on this outro pad. Christian, you said it seems like a song that you listen to when you're about to grind your teeth real hard. Or wait, when you're about to grind real hard? It sounds like a song that you listen to when you're about to grind real hard. What do you mean by that? Like, you mean like when you're going to, like, buckle down and try to get some stuff done? I'm gonna change the sidechain compression on here. And actually, Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, man, it sounds inspiring. I would say inspiring. All right, I'm gonna route it to my little dummy sidechain trigger track right here. It's just the track is muted, but I've got a kick there. That way it doesn't get. So I explained this yesterday, but I'll go ahead and explain it again. So I'm just having the sidechain happen on these kicks and not on like the off kicks, and let's see how it sounds there. Actually, I'll go ahead and drag this on that kick. I just don't want it to sidechain on the quiet kick there. So like that's fine. Let's see that. So I just put the saturator on slightly on this part just to brighten up that sound a little bit. And then I'm going to automate that sidechain compression just to come on at the end, this particular one. Cool. Yeah, so that sounds good to me. I'm going to bounce this out and I'm going to listen to it in the car tomorrow. I'm going to play this one more time for y'all and then I'm going to work on something else because I probably still have like another hour that I can work on something right now. So let me play this again for y'all real quick and I will be right back. Cool. Christian, you said, are you still going to stream tonight after this? Yeah, man, I am going to close down this project and I'm going to work on something else. I don't know what I'm going to work on, though. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to work on, but I'm going to work on something. Let me look in my projects. I have this one, so I'm going to stream me finishing up this song another day because I don't want to get into it right now. So that stream, hopefully I'll have another stream this week, probably on Saturday. I'm thinking I'm gonna stream again on Saturday, and try to finish that song up. Yeah, why don't we just start something fresh? Do y'all have any suggestions? I'm open to genre suggestions and maybe like sound suggestions. I could get on Splice and look some stuff up on Splice and go from there. Let's see here. Let's go to Splice. I've got credits to blow, so I can download some. I got 192 credits right now. Oh, Virtual. I saw that Virtual Riot and ModStep came out with a new pack. I wish they gave the presets though. It's kind of limiting on what you could do with the audio. So Christian, he says straight up crazy heavy bass electro. All right. Reggae. So man, I love reggae, but it's kind of intricate. Now that you say that, man, let me show you. So Unashamed Dav, let me show you something I made that is reggae that I haven't showed anybody before. I made this back. Well, I did this this year. I think it was this year. Hold on, let me look here. I think it was in here. I made quite a few hip-hop beats. And one of them was a reggae beat. Christian, you said something all up in your face that you can blast when you're rolling up in the whip. I like that idea, man. I think I could try to get a solid idea in about an hour with that idea. With reggae, I love reggae, don't get me wrong. But it's a lot of music theory, and I think it would take me a little bit longer to do that. Let me see. I'm still trying to find this. Okay. This is it right here. I think, let me see which one I opened up last. I made this back in May. Let's see this. This is for you, Unashamed Dav. I'm going to show you this. I haven't showed anybody this yet. And I haven't listened to this since May. So I might listen to it and be like, man, this sucks. Or I might listen to it and be like, it's really good. I was trying to copy a song that I really liked, and then it came out like this. Come on. Hey, that's jamming. I like that, guys. I haven't listened to this in months. I would love to get an artist on this and just mute these vocals, because these are just some vocals I downloaded off Splice. But yeah, I could really hear a really cool reggae song out of this. I mean, if y'all don't know, I love reggae. Like, I love reggae and I love Brazilian funk. And those are probably, I would probably say those are my two favorite genres right now. But I just really don't know any artists in either of those genres. Yeah, so let me tell you something about this. I was trying to copy this song right here by Chronix in the Free Now. Like that, I kind of straight up jacked that because I was trying to learn it. I made it a little bit different. But in trying to copy it, I thought it sounded pretty cool the way I did it there. Yeah, you just learn a lot whenever you copy stuff.
Soothingly, she tell me if you turn up the sound, blazing, forever shining.
That song is so smooth. But yeah, and then I took sounds off of my keyboard here. Let me see. I got, and the cool thing I did was I routed it through Guitar Rig, which this came out really cool. Without Guitar Rig, let me show you. Let me play it from here. So that sound was off of my keyboard, but then I routed it through Guitar Rig. Actually, I don't know what that did. That didn't do anything. It was these. Yeah, so check this out. Without Guitar Rig, and then with Guitar Rig, I think it sounds pretty cool. And then this was also off of my keyboard, but I have it running through Guitar Rig as well. It doesn't seem like this is just adding a reverb, I guess. And then, yeah, man, that is a groovy session. And then I also have these. I've got these organs. So these organs are off my keyboard, and they sound amazing. Actually, that's a bass guitar. That's off my keyboard. I kind of had it stacking in with the other stuff. And then this is the organ. It sounds kind of crunchy and old school, which I like that. It got some delays on it, some reverb, but that sounds off my keyboard though. You know I had to do the reggae effects at the beginning here. But yeah, so I just thought I'd show you that, man. I hope you enjoyed that. I need to get that to somebody who can make a song to that. That would be awesome. But yeah, let's go with the hard like electro idea. Don't save. I really liked some of the stuff I did in that project. That's pretty cool. Of course, man. I appreciate you being on the stream and hanging out. Yeah, so let's go with the like the hard. Let's just call it hardstyle. I know hardstyle has some. I might have downloaded some stuff already. Any hardstyle sounds. Let's start off with that kick. Can always change it. And let's do it at... I'm kind of torn whether I should do this at 150 or 130. Yeah, let's do it at 150. Let's start it off a little bit less intense, just, you know, for the intro. I'll put this here. Let's drag in another one. Let's do this little top kick. Yeah, that sounds like a really good start to a song right there. I like that. You said 140? Let's do 140. Yeah. Tinky Winky, what's up, man? How you doing? You said yes, very good. My absolute favorite. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna do this here. Let's give us another bar of space. And then I'm gonna sidechain this right here. Oh, I love bass slap in the face at the beginning of the song, but you know, you gotta tease them a little bit and build it up. Yeah, that's a winning intro right there. Cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. I might need to use one of those kicks instead of this this one right here. Let's do I mean, it's just two sounds though, you know, so I can't take too much credit for that. And also the intro's not done yet. Now I need some kind of like hi-hat or like percussion. I like that sound. Let's do like this right here. Christian, you said some songs the bass freaks my friends out because they're not ready for it. Mostly girls though. Yeah, man. Some people just don't know, you know. They're like, what music is this? So I'm planning, maybe in about a month or so, I'm planning on having my sister come over, and we're going to, she has a little baby, so it's going to be tricky in between like feeding times and stuff, but I'm planning on having her come over, and we're going to film an episode of making a song and like recording it and stuff. So I plan on doing that, just to let y'all know. And some of it will be live streamed, the other part of it will just be like a video I upload. Yeah, that's just like some straight up obnoxious knock right there, just like we're going for. Then when you say it's Christian, they're even more surprised. That's funny, man. Let's add a little variation here. And then just a straight up repeat like that. Cool. Ooh, that's smooth. But we're not going for smooth. Yeah, that's even better to stack that sound. Let's see if that will work. Alright, now we need a hat. Some kind of a hat. Maybe we'll stack this sound in here. That's a weird sound. Start out like Kenny G, sack them out, and then switch to super obnoxious electro. Oh yeah, that would be funny. Where is that? What if it was like... And then put a little altar boy on it? Put a second one on it? Now let me just see what notes that is playing real quick. I'm gonna get Melodyne. See what chords that's playing. Then that way I can get my bass notes. looks like it's playing an F sharp and then a G. Yeah, Melodyne is a vocal correction program, but I use it to detect like notes and stuff also. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, man, that you're a piano player. Have you heard of Scalar? Scalar is a really cool plugin. I haven't really learned how to use it yet. I just have the demo version, but supposedly it's great for like figuring out the keys of songs and stuff, and coming up with chord progressions too. Christian, you said that's a good way to test if people being like Pharisees. What's a good way to test that? I forgot what I was talking about. Ooh, that would be kind of cool too. It wouldn't be funny, you know. It'd be like a real like hardstyle song, but that'd be a cool intro if it was like. I need to warp it. It doesn't seem to be warped right. $150. So let's put a little echo boy on that part. You said my comment before last. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, so because it's a loop, that reverb just kind of cuts out, so I'm going to just put that echo boy there so it kind of carries out. Alright, I think that's a pretty solid intro right there. Maybe I'll make this kind of carry out a little bit more. And then also I'll put LFO tool. And I'll have it turn on right when that kick starts. Yeah, it's a good foundation for sure. Unashamed Dab, you said, what if you reverse the reverb tail maybe into another part of the song? Yeah, that would be cool. Are you talking about this reverb tail right here from the pluck? I mean, I guess I could put it like, it would make sense on this part. Like that would be pretty cool, you know? Now, Let's see what this kick looks like in audio. The only problem is the kick is just a little bit too long. Shorten it up here. Yeah, I might have to just put it in audio like that. Let's see how this sounds. And then I'll get these sounds here. Alright, now we need some hi-hats. Open hats. Let's grab a drum rack. Let's cut out the lows. See how the bass is feeling. Yeah, that's cool. Make this shorter. Actually, I'm not gonna use a drum rack because it's really specific how long I need these instruments. Let's mute that there. I was literally about to say get hi-hats. Yes, sir. So hi-hats will be definitely essential for this. I might put a LFO tool, or let me just fade the beginning up. That makes it punch a lot harder. Oh, the backpack is it's called a sub pack, and you just feel the bass frequencies. It helps you mix the low end. It's like I use it a lot for mixing, like the kick and the sub and all that. Yeah, man, it's a really useful tool. Alright, I'm going to stack this hi-hat with a more acoustic sounding hi-hat. That could be kind of cool. That was a mistake. But that could be kind of cool. Yeah, man. It's a really cool tool. I don't like that. It's not very punchy. That's a little bit too not what I'm looking for. That could be a cool hi-hat to put in there. Let's layer that hi-hat in with those other percussions. Yeah, man. Are you talking about, Christian, are you talking about this one? Let's see what this sounds like layered in there. I'm looking for a more acoustic sounding hi-hat. Yeah, something like that. The only problem is that this is more in the left ear, so I'm going to have to take a utility and make that mono. More mono. Oh, you meant the first, are you talking about the samples I was browsing? Is that what you mentioned? You said triplets for the hi-hats? Let's try that. Let's try some triplets. I'll copy this track. Mute that. Some triplets could be cool. You said it was literally the very first one you happened to listen to. It was probably, was it this one? That one right there? It could have been that one. Let's try this triplet pattern right here. I'm not sure if this is gonna work out, but let's see. I think it'd be cool maybe if like the synth was in a triplet. I'm gonna mute that for now, keep that there as an idea. You said it was a deep house type that had accented on every beat. This one? This one right here? It could have been that one. Let's see if I work this. I think it's already worked. Yeah. It sounds kind of noisy. I know that's kind of what we're going for, but it's a. Let me see what it sounds like if I put LFO tool on it. I think I like that better. Yeah, I think I like that better. And then maybe having it it sounds like it's a lot more in the right ear, so I'm gonna have it come over to the left like every other one. Alright. Yeah, I like the way that sounds. Christian, he said, I don't know, I think that last hi-hat sounds pretty good by itself. Maybe take out some of the other hi-hat sounds. Which ones are you talking about? Which hi-hat? Are you talking about this one here? You said, like, keep the normal rhythm it was when you imported it into the song. Are you talking about this one right here? Because that, like, I did keep that same rhythm. I just had to speed it up a little bit because of the loop. You said you meant the others. Do what you want, though. I'm trying to understand what you were saying, though. You said maybe take out some of the other hi-hat sounds, like keep the normal rhythm it was when you imported it into the song. Like take out, you mean, I'm not sure what you meant by the, talking about like the normal rhythm of the song, but you mean like take out like these right here? I really like this hi-hat because it's aggressive. And this one's not doing much, but just adding a little bit of air. I think I want to add some synths though. Let me change this here so I could play a little bit easier. But anyway, though, I think I'm going to have to end up turning down the hi-hats depending on what instrument I pick here. Just because it might mask the instrument, but let's see. I downloaded some hard trap synths here. You said no, the house type one is good, but do what you want. That's what I'd do though. You mean just keep like that house style synth. I think I know what you mean there. No, I use Unashamed Dav. I use presets, but I'll tweak them a lot of times. Sometimes I make my own, but I'm not great. Like, I don't think I'm great at sound design. What I prefer doing, also for the sake of time, is just taking a preset and kind of tweak it and make it my own. I feel like that's probably my favorite way to do things. Let me get the LFO tool here, and I'm gonna put it on this group. Let's put that in there. Maybe I'll make these shorter here. And I still don't know if I want to kind of go melodic with this or just keep it grimy. Let's hear it from the intro. The grime, yeah. And then maybe just have like, if I was really like trying to make a song, maybe like have like a melodic breakdown, but maybe keep the drop kind of grimy. That's a crazy sound. If I go. Let me turn this to audio. Or maybe I don't need to. Let's see. And then let's put one more LFO tool on here and see if I can manipulate the like the way it sounds. All right, man, sounds good. Maybe like, oh, it's on a triplet grid still. Maybe like this. You said, real quick though, just spew robot sounds. It always works. Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to do right here. I think I'm gonna delete that. Let's go on to the next one. Or maybe I could change up this preset here. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. And then on this one, I'll move it up to the F. Yeah, what if I made this super LFO tooled up like this? Yeah, it is kind of like a jungle sound. It's weird. Alright, yeah, it does have a bouncy vibe. Let's try to find the next sound. Maybe I'll turn this one down a little bit. Just make it kind of in the background. Let's put this in a new group. I think we have enough sounds in that group. And then let's keep trying to find another one. So, Unashamed Dav, that's kind of like the triplets right there. It's kind of like a triplets pattern. Something kind of like that. That kind of has a weird groove to it. Let's put that triplets grid on. So let's turn that down in the mix a little bit. Alright, I'm going to save this over here. Let me see if I could come up with a different groove for that. Let's see. me try to record that again. Alright, let's find the next sound. Yeah, it does kind of sound like a jungle. And actually, let's just bring out that jungle element a little bit. I got this off of YouTube. Let's do like, let's just crop that clip. You said I'm cooking some Alfredo for this jungle house party. Sometimes I do, man. Yeah, so I actually pointed this out earlier in the stream for a different purpose though, but living water. So check this out. I recorded this in my kitchen. So you hear that water? That was me filling up my water bottle. And I actually released a video about this a while back. I think it wasn't that great of a video. I think it was even vertical, like a vertical video. Look this, watch this sometime.
Bryce.
Living Water song breakdown. I think I have the water. Look, watch this.
I was like, that sounds like a pretty cool riser. I took this water bottle here and I was like, and it sounded like this here. And then I added some sidechain to it. So it was like this little sidechain tool I built.
But yeah, so I mean, if you want to watch the full video, it's on my YouTube channel. I posted it. Actually, I posted it this year. I thought it had been longer than that, but yeah, that's. I mean, that sounded pretty cool, in the song, and I love the theme of like water because like it just has such like a biblical theme to it, you know. This is coming out sounding pretty cool though. Yeah, that would be cool in the intro, but I'm gonna filter it in though. Let's do a heavier sidechain. That's almost like a rhythmic part. It's not. I don't know. It would be. I need to make it more intense for the drop. So let's see what else we can add here. That sounds like an animal, if anything. These are some pretty cool presets. I downloaded them off Splice. Christian, he said, what if you imported the female vocal ooh and ah? That would be pretty cool. Let me mess with this for a second. Hold on. That's a really weird like rhythm. And you said, and then give it a super wet reverb on the vocal sample. That could be kind of cool to do something like that. Yeah, like something like that could be cool, especially in the intro, I think. Let me see. Yeah, man, I agree. This is super different. Let's double this up and then make something different come in after that. He said it's starting to sound like something straight out of Africa. Yeah, it is. Oh, I accidentally have this in. Let's mute that. So for this second part, I'm gonna mute that. And then I'm gonna copy this down. And let's see what other sounds I can find. You could name, you said that could, a good name for a jungle electro album if you wanted it. Yeah, man. something like this. Let me try to record that again. Or maybe like... You said you could pitch bend it really quick and make it sound like a bird. Let's see. I'm gonna pitch bend this. Let's see what it would sound like. Maybe I could do like, let's see what 24 would sound like. Maybe something like that could be cool. Let's see if I can find another synth to go with that. That's a much better preset right there. Let's see. That's a really cool sound. Maybe I'll put this on its own track, and that way I won't have to sidechain it as much. Christian, you said, yeah, that works. You could add a mid-frequency stutter to add tone variation. Yeah, I'm gonna experiment with something here. I'm gonna see what this sounds like. I'm gonna make the sidechain less intense. Something like that could be cool. Like a little stutter like that. That was bad. Maybe something more like this. And then maybe something. Maybe it needs to be here. Yeah, like that. Turn it up. And then maybe add like a stutter at the end here. A whistleblower sound. Okay. I don't have any. I can tell you that. I definitely don't have any. But let's see. Maybe just whistle. Maybe something like this. Let's try that out. Let's put that up here. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That fits. I think it's fitting for this song. It's like obnoxious, in your face, heavy. Yeah, I like that. Hey, this is fire. I haven't even saved this yet. What should I name this, guys? It needs a really unique name. Heavy. Jungle. Obnoxious. Electro. 140 BPM. Does that fit? Ben, what's up, man? How are you doing? You said, how are you rooting Ableton to streaming? I can't get mine to work because of ASIO drivers. So yeah, that's a loaded question. You might have to find me on social media, and we might have to talk about how I did it, but it's basically through OBS. I'm using OBS right now. So this is the live streaming app, and then I have a Apollo Twin Duo for my audio interface. So that is that's how I'm doing it, man. And then I'm using Loopback. I'm on Mac, so I'm using Loopback. Where's Loopback? To route audio. For some reason I don't see it here. But it's a program called Loopback. So, hope that helps. Ben, what exactly are you using? Are you using loopback to route? Thanks, man. I just made it with the help of you guys giving me suggestions. Let me see. For some reason I don't see loopback on here. It usually shows up. Let me look in my apps. It's not in my apps. That's so weird. I'll have to figure that out later. I'm not sure why it's not in my apps, but yeah. That's so weird. I don't know if I accidentally uninstalled it somehow or what happened. Yeah, this is super different. Some Spanish guitar, that could be interesting. I'd have to like hunt for a loop because I don't have one. Alright, man. Yeah, definitely hit me up on social media like Facebook or Instagram, Bryson Price. And then I'll try to walk you through that. I don't know why it's not showing up right here, but I'll figure it out though. Alright, let's listen to this from the start. Or maybe this. That might be a little bit too long, like this part. Maybe it needs to cut right into it like this. Yeah, this is shaping up, y'all. I like this. Let's see what else I can add to this. Yeah, that lower stack, that's cool. Yeah, Christian, I like that idea. Add some quick pauses, add in some arpeggios. That would be that's a good idea. I like that. I'm gonna fix the timing on this. That sounds cool like that. If it like cut out. So what I'm gonna do here is let's try the arpeggio idea. And then let's have the beat cut out. let's have the LFO tool cut out here. Let's do this here. And let's drag in, you said, Unashamed Dav, you said maybe you could add some claps in at some point. Yeah, man. Because I don't have any claps in yet. Let's do like... That would be a cool little breakdown like that, you know? Or maybe it could be like every other, like... Yeah, I like that. Maybe filter that. Hey, Ronnie, what's up, man? I'm just making a crazy song. That's all. That's the best way to explain it here. Something different, something like you'd never heard before. So let me play it from the intro for him. You said working here and playing your YouTube live. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you watching or listening to me while you work. That's cool, man. And you said you liked that stereo effect? Thank you, man. Let's tame down that auto filter. And then let's copy that one more time. I love that part. That part's crazy. I'm gonna just change the timing on this little sound on this part. Yeah, I'm not deleting it. I saved it for sure, man. I like this. Like, seriously, I started making this just to have a little bit of fun. But I'm actually liking this because it's so different, you know? You don't hear songs like this. Let's see what a top stack might sound like. Let's pick a different sound. I think I accidentally have this LFO tool playing on this part. Yeah, let's keep it cut off there. New song release, man, you know it at some point here. Let's turn the metronome on here. You said, Unashamed Dab, you said maybe that sound in a wide sounding synth chord progression could be good. Yeah, man. That's what I was thinking. Or something weird too, like, but on beat. Like. Let me see. That sounds a mono sound. It's not really a chord sound. Christian, he said, give this one to Joel and just see what he says. It would be cool if it broke down into something melodic, though. Let's see how that would sound. Something like that could be cool on that part. And then just stack it with different sounds. Let me get that second half. And then maybe just quantize it a little bit. You say, yo, that's crazy. That's a crazy beat breakdown. Yeah, that could be cool. That could be cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to wrap it up here pretty soon, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having fun here, but it's bedtime for me. Just fixing some of my timing on here. I like how it's kind of offbeat, you know? Maybe I'll do a like an effect right here, like a big boom or something. Yeah, man, I'm liking this. Maybe a bass sound. Yeah, man, there's a... let me see here. I'm gonna add that sound. Yeah, a bass sound would be definitely cool though. And then let me put my little, like a washout tool here. Like this. Maybe I could filter this sound in here. Yeah, man, tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'll be live streaming tomorrow. I think the next time I'm live streaming might be on Saturday. I'll just have to see what I could do. Let's maybe take this out at the beginning. I think it throws off the beat. It'd be cool if it was like... and then maybe just style it up a little bit with some gain automation, like... That would be cool if it went into like a straight up, like just bah, 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 and like some, like this hardstyle lead, like somehow do something like that, and just come in real heavy, you know. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wrap this up, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I want to keep this going, but I've got to go to bed. But let me play it back one more time for y'all. And I will be working on this again for sure. This won't be the last time. This is good. I like this. Yeah, man. I don't know if I like the intro. It just needs to blend with the other stuff a little bit better. Honestly, this could be the intro if I just took out some sounds and like filtered it. Those delays. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Unashamed Dab, you said, thanks so much for doing this. I love CDM and I love your music. Hey man, thank you. I appreciate you you watching me and being here with me and hanging out and giving suggestions and stuff. Like, it's fun, you know? And I will be doing this hopefully 3 times a week at 7 p.m., around 7 p.m. on the weekdays. I might do 2 weekdays at 7 p.m. and then 1 Saturday at noon. But yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. So I'm going to play this. I'm just going to play this one more time and then I'm going to sign off. And then when it comes back in, it's going to come back in heavy, just like... Yeah. And make that the focus. So, yeah, I'm going to save this. And, yeah. So, once again, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for watching. And I will be probably, most likely, back at this on Saturday. I'm adjusting to the new schedule I have right now. So... bear with me while I figure out exactly how I can make this work. So, thank y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all next time.